All right. Welcome back, or welcome to Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. I thought maybe we'd go ahead and take a look at this game.
In an era long past, as monarchies weakened, local feudal lords grew in power. The first knights simply protected their lords' domains. However, with the reforms of the late 11th century, knights became protectors of the peace. They valued courage and honor, fighting heretics and heathens in God's name. In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible due to two men. Leon Belmont, a courageous man who feared nothing and whose combat abilities were second to none, and Matthias Kronqvist, a genius tactician whose learning made him an exception in a largely illiterate society. They trusted each other completely, and they were bound by an old friendship. However, sorrow awaited Matthias upon his return from a victorious campaign. It was news of the sudden death of his beloved wife, Elisabetta. Matthias's grief was profound, and he became bedridden. A year has passed since then. Thanks to Leon's efforts, their company remains proudly undefeated. However, a mysterious army of monsters suddenly appears in Leon's domain. The Crusades are raging in the east, and since the Church is focusing on fighting heathens rather than monsters, it has forbidden unauthorized battles. Leon wants permission to sortie, but the Church has no intention of granting it. One night, Matthias struggles from his sickbed and tells Leon that the appearance of the monsters is tied to a vampire who has a castle in the forest called Eternal Night, and that Leon's betrothed, Sarah, has been kidnapped and brought to that castle. Leon realizes that he must renounce his title to rescue his beloved. The forest is swollen with darkness, as if it would rob away everything, and only moonlight provides a ray of hope. A great legend is about to begin.
Okay. So yeah, this is Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. This is the first Castlevania game for the PlayStation 2. We're gonna start a new game. I think it's the first one. Pretty sure. As a result, it's also the first 3D Castlevania. And so we're gonna go ahead and just write over this sample here.
What just happened? I felt something strange.
Ah, he must really like you. You won't be able to leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited. I'm just an old man. I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
You don't seem like a monster.
Of course not. What is your name?
Leon.
Leon. You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Just Leon Belmont. I have given up my title. And you, old man?
Pardon me, Lord Belmont. My name is Rinaldo Gandolfi.
You can call me Leon, and I will call you Rinaldo. Don't call me Lord. We're equals now.
As you wish. Now, please follow me to my cottage. I want to talk to you. Wait here a moment. There's something I want to give you.
Rinaldo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why are you living in a place like this?
I have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this forest.
Unfinished business?
Not worth mentioning. I owe him.
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so close to him?
It seems eternal life is extremely boring. He enjoys playing at cat and mouse with the hunters that come here, though, of course, there's no way that he could ever lose. He thinks that my helping hunters makes the game more fun.
I see. But what do you mean by there being no way he could lose?
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness. He has never been defeated.
Well, that may be so, but I must go ahead and face him.
Did he take someone precious?
Yes, he abducted my betrothed. How did you know that?
It's what he always does when he starts the game. You came unarmed. Your courage astonishes me.
I do have a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Honest to a fault.
I heard that many hunters have met their end here. If that's the case, getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Take this with you. It will help you against monsters.
What is this?
A whip made with alchemy. It's stronger than any dead man's discarded sword.
Alchemy. I'm not familiar with that word.
Not surprising. The field experiments with the principles of God's creation of the world. The only person who truly understands it is Matthias.
You know Lord Kronkvist?
I have known him longer than you have. His family has a book of secret arts, originally handed down orally.
Secret arts? I never knew.
Of course not. Only a handful of people in this world know about it. There are some who consider alchemy to be heresy.
I see.
Are you one of them?
No. If you are an acquaintance of Matthias, you are trustworthy. I will use this whip with gratitude.
Put your left hand out.
My left hand. Like this?
Don't move now. That should do it. You can put it down now.
What was that?
The gauntlet is enchanted now.
A spell?
Some enemies' attacks release a special power. If you block them with the gauntlet, you can gather that power.
What can I do with the gathered power?
You'll be able to use magical relics by releasing that power.
Magical relics?
Right. Those who excel in magic can use them. I have cast the spells so that you can use them as well. I have some. You should be able to obtain them in the castle as well.
I understand.
Right now, this is all I can do for you.
Ronaldo, thank you.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something. The door leading to his throne is guarded by 5 monsters.
So I will need to defeat them first.
That's right. That's essentially the test you must pass to fight him.
What a bothersome...
I told you before. To him, this is a game.
I realize that, but...
If you have troubles, come back here anytime. They won't be free, but I'll keep potions on hand for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Whew. So that was a lot of exposition, but now we're in the game proper, and so we're now in control of our Belmont. Can do all the things that a Belmont can do. Jump really high. Can actually do a double jump. That's pretty impressive, bumping his head and continuing to jump up. Can't really do anything here. Could go back into that shop, but we have no money. Take a second and look at what we got. In addition to a bizarre-looking haircut, got a knife as our sub-weapon, and just a whip for our normal weapon. Other than that, we didn't bring anything with us. Not just no weapons, but no armor, accessories, nothing. No relics. We don't know what any of this stuff is, but I'm sure we'll get around to seeing all of that. We also have some stats. Additionally, we have a quick menu, but we're not going to be using that, probably. We'll probably use the slow menu, unless I feel pretty competent with it. So as the first 3D Castlevania game, starting off with kind of a lot more backstory than almost any other game has.
Sarah, wait for me. I'm coming to save you.
However, despite all the storyline, the basics are pretty much the same. We're here to save somebody from a vampire. So, we'll just get started. We can break up these candles, get hearts out of them, just like normal. Can we break this? That apparently doesn't count as a candle. We'll see these doors, represented by these big steel knives. That means it's a locked door. Nothing we can do about that. And so, here we enter the tutorial rooms. Here's an event item, marker stone 1. We can place it on the map, so let's take a look at the map. So here's the map. We're in the castle entrance, 2% explored. And we have the ability to, like, add stickers, basically, which is handy. In Castlevania, there tends to be things that maybe we want to remember that we're supposed to come back to do later. And so we got a little marker in this room. Lets us do that. given that this is, you know, first 3D game in the series, it's probably a good idea that we're going to have a little bit more of an extended tutorial than we would in the 2D version. Things are maybe a little bit less intuitive. So in addition to double jumping, we can also jump onto railings, I guess you would say. Here's marker 2. Easy to miss. Not gonna lie, when I came through this room earlier, just testing out the game, I walked right past that. It's not necessary, but, you know, might as well pick it up. Here we have to defeat all the enemies, so we're gonna get our first combat. When we're attacking, we have two main types of attack. Square for a quick attack and triangle for, I guess, a bigger attack. And we can combo in different ways, mixing squares and triangles. Now, we're supposed to go across this thing, but there's this floating item down here we don't want to miss. Let's maybe just take a look. Make sure there's nothing else in this room. Looks fine. This takes a little bit of timing to get used to. You have to begin your whip a little bit higher in the air than it might seem at first. Yep, so now we're going to try out that guard that the shopkeeper told us about. Now when we guard, we're going to collect mana. And then we have this Svarog statue, image of a fire god. Puts flames in our footsteps, and we can activate it while pressing O while guarding. That's easy enough. Oh, I guess we have to deactivate it. And we can proceed. And so now I think we came back out that locked door. That concludes that little 5-room tutorial dungeon. So let's head back into the main room. So here are the 5 orbs. 1 orb for each monster that we have to kill. And here would be the way to Dracula, I guess. Seal formed by 5 monsters. So, it seems like the only path forward is over here. And indeed, we get to the first save point of the game. We'll be doing some saving as we go through. It's got a big spooky skull in the door. Must be important. Oh, and there's this thing in the corner. This is the marker stone 3. Nothing we really need to mark at this time. We also get a map. The map of the House of Sacred Remains. Uh-oh. I guess we're getting teleported. So, House of Sacred Remains. This is a new area. Wait. Okay, yeah. And so we do have a map. Sort of outlining the basics. Can we zoom out? Yep, looks like we can zoom out a little bit. One thing I'm kind of curious about, I want to see this encyclopedia. So yeah, we've got a golden knight. Only takes damage from magic. And we've got a skeleton. Has some tolerances and weaknesses and HP. I guess he drops something. We don't know what he drops. So just like all the other Castlevania games, there's going to be this encyclopedia of monsters that as we kill them, it'll kind of give us some stats. Mostly, though, we're not going to be consulting that. Might look at it now and then, but there's usually not much reason to. And when you enter rooms, enemies tend to spawn through those floor shadows. Which is probably for the best. I think it's also in part to keep the number of enemies on screen reduced to whatever the system can handle. I wanted there to be an item in here. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. But I guess there is a room that's not on the map. Okay, standing on that looked like it was good. Now, as you might have noticed, I don't really know much about this game, because even though I owned this game, I guess technically I still own it, but I owned it a long time ago. I've never beaten this game, so it's all going to be a little bit of a mystery to me. I'm not sure if I played this since it was probably new. Kind of interesting that this game has like a fixed corner camera like this. I guess it works, but it does feel like the game is hiding things from me. So I'm currently just mashing my square combo. I could try other combos too, and I probably will. I'm not sure if that's based on level or just maybe a certain number of kills. I don't know. We picked up a crystal. Yeah, let's go with crystal. Wait. Crystal. Dagger sub-weapon just throws a dagger straight ahead of you. Crystal seems to leave a little grenade of some kind. Says there's a passage over here. There it is. Gotta get used to being in 3D. Can go up. Apparently not there, though. Oh. There's like a big thing there. I don't know if that means that I need to maybe come back here later. Let me see if I can add something here. Control guide. Set marker. Yeah, let's go ahead and set a marker. That looks good. Because I want to get up there, but it definitely seems like I probably can't do it quite yet. We're gonna need some more fancy jumping abilities to get up onto that thing. And we're gonna want to keep our eyes open. Second story hidden secrets. For some reason, those skeletons got some fancy music. Not sure why. Okay, so this is just like a random loop. Odd. I didn't see anything special about that extra passage. So let's just skip all these guys. Is this actually a game where we gain experience? I don't know. I don't see an experience meter. So I'm gonna say we might not gain experience points in this game. Which means killing enemies isn't something we have to grind. I mean, maybe if they drop armor or something. Maybe that's the way we level up. We could certainly backtrack, but I don't see a reason to do that. Let's meet these jumper guys. For these, we want to use our wide-ranging attack. Just a lot easier. Bane of a lot of the early game of Castlevania. Very jumpy. Feels like we're Pac-Man. Alright, we'll keep going. Not absorbing any magic power. That's a pretty nice save animation. In terms of cash, we got plenty of cash. So if we ever have a reason to go back to the start, we could maybe do that. Picked up a holy water. Yeah, let's try that for a while. Ah, we're doing this again. Okay. Except for that doesn't work. This works pretty well. They happen to be evenly spaced to make that not too bad. I'll be checking my map a lot, just to verify the room doesn't have other exits. Mid-air combo attack with the whip. Okay. That's pretty nice. Probably means that I can maybe reach some things I couldn't normally reach if I can sort of move mid-air. This needs a yellow dragon key. Well, that seems like maybe a good reason to go ahead and put a yellow key here. Okay, so, well, we have to back up. And I guess continue along the main path. There's a thing. I want it. See, hiding items under the camera seems like it's going to be a theme in this game. Let's go this way. Ah. So we're not going to be able to go very far this direction without getting the other levers. Let's peek around up here. Okay, so we're gonna have another one of these, I guess, stomper rooms. Not too scary. One of the things Belmont doesn't like to do is he doesn't like to change platform levels. You have to sort of really convince him. Alright, so that makes 2. So I guess we're gonna have to backtrack into this little area that we skipped. Alright, so that's not the direction we should go. Let's go back here. Is. So I'm expecting the third lever should be over here somewhere. Have them just feed me mana. That looks a lot better now that my mana meter is almost up. Ooh, some ice cream. I could go for some ice cream. Biting me. What is this? Now we are going to have to be a little careful if we're going to get this low. But, you know, we have healing items, so we're not in danger. There we go. That is quite a rendition of a peeping eye. They're a lot bigger in this game than I would have expected. No. Apparently that can break my guard. So zombie biting you? Can't just throw your hands up. Still trying to get used to how close I have to be in order to jump up. Ah, use items in the real-time window. Okay. Maybe I don't have to kill those. I don't know, they seem like they keep coming back, maybe. As denoted by the music returning to normal. I think that means we don't have to kill the red ones. Stone number 6. That's interesting. Does that mean we missed a few? Might be possible. That's interesting, because that's not the symbol that I thought would light up. Alright, maybe that means we should head back to that red marker. Because maybe I could have done that jump and it just, for some reason, I wasn't able to do it. So I haven't quite mastered the timing. It's possible. Well, it seems like we should probably save here. And this might be a good place to end this recording. So yeah, this was a little bit of Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. And what did I think? I think it's okay. Yeah, it was fine. I think I prefer the 2D Castlevanias a little bit better. This camera work leaves a lot to be desired. It seems like a lot of the kind of exploration of the game is struggling against the camera, trying to see things the camera is hiding from you. Either things that are below the camera, behind it, or above where the camera is ending. Just, it's a little bit awkward. Oh, I see. There's a door down there. Is that right? Yep, that's the door we missed. Well, that'll have to be for another time. Alright, that's all for now.